That's wild. You know, you can kind of see more when you turn the lights out sometimes, though. Like I can see that white paper on the wall there, and I can't see it here with the light on. Okay, but fuck that. Yo, is this the infamous piano puzzle? I remember whenever I would go to the VR board on 4chan, there would be threads talking about like a piano puzzle. I think in Silent Hill 1, and just how ridiculously hard it is. Like it's like they basically talk about it like it's impossible to figure out without looking it up or something like that. I guess that's the topic. But let me see what this is. It's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. That sounds like me. Who would show the way? Who would be the key? Who would lead to the silver reward? Quick story. I've been walking, well, I go running throughout the city sometimes, and there's this flock of, I guess, geese or whatever that you might run into when it's raining and whatnot. And whenever I saw them, I would like just walk up to them and talk to them. And like they don't run away. I guess they're like used to humans or whatever. And so like I would just kind of fuck around with them. And then the other day, like the last time I saw them, I was walking and they were flying overhead and they all landed around me. And it was like I felt cool because it seemed like they remembered me and they was like, let's go hang out with this guy who keeps fucking with us. Okay, let's figure this shit out. It won't open. Odd. Doesn't look locked though. Great. Well, I don't have to do shit then. Do I got an item that um okay. But I've heard many things about a piano in Silent Hill. Maybe it was Silent Hill 2. But I do know there's a Silent Hill game where there's like this infamous piano. All right. Let me read this again because this might be important. A tale of birds without voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? Pelican, dove, raven. If I had to guess, I would say the raven, right? Because that's like a spooky bird. Hard puzzle, yes. I looked up all the puzzles when I played this game. You know, I always try to figure things out on my own. I always try to figure things out on my own, but if I get stuck like for a long time, I'll concede. But dude, I will. Oh God, like it takes a long time for me to give up. I'll just put it like that. I'll put it like that. This is the piano puzzle. It's an IQ test. Don't say it like that, because now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't get it right. All right. So I guess that's gonna be the highlight tonight. Well, whenever we get to that point, we gotta get the thing open first. More like an endurance test to see which interpretation of the text is intended. I actually solved the hardest mode Silent Hill 2 coin puzzle entirely by myself and cannot explain the amount of endorphins rushing through my head. I'll be honest, I was gonna stay for a little bit for dinner, but you do excellent commentary. I didn't realize the time that passed by. Hey, ha ha ha! You know, I'm actually quite underrated, if I do say so myself. Oh man, I feel like at this point I checked everything. All right, so now we gotta really start using the old noggin. Well, I do got one piece for the clock tower thing, so let's go there. Damn, it's dark out here. Shit. Can y'all just not play that that static music? I got the gold one, right? Okay. There we go. A golden sun. A golden sun. Okay. The tower door is locked. Wait, what did he say? The hands are stopped at 12. Last time it was at 10. A silver moon. Maybe it unlocks when you put the gold thing, when you put the gold plate in there. So let me check these papers again. Alchemy laboratory, gold, and yeah, and so we use that acid or that chemical to burn the hand off of the plate. It's written in blood 5. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Would that be like a boiler room or something? Is written in blood. A place with songs and sounds. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues. Awakening at the ordained order. So the music room. So maybe it's unlocked now. I'm gonna go check that out after I save. I'm imagining giant bird creatures, but who knows? Who killed the cat? That's what I want to know. Who killed the cat? All right, it's unlocked. Oh shit! It's unlocked. It's time. All right, it's time. It's time. Uh-huh. It's time. I've been waiting for this day my whole life. Right? All right, let's see. There's some blood on some of the keys. Does this mean anything? Check the piano. Yes. I give up. No, I'm playing. Oh boy. What about do the black keys count? Oh no. The black keys count too? Oh, that's terrible. The black keys count. That's terrible. Now I'm intimidated. Okay. All right. Let's back out. Let's back out. Dive back in. There is some blood on some of the keys. Does this mean anything? Check the piano. Now we got to think. He said there's blood on some of the keys, right? why isn't he pressing the keys to the far left and the far right? There's blood on those two. But I'm gonna ignore that, right? The Harry, you know better than me, right? There are no blood on the black keys, so maybe okay. Hold up. I was hoping that was right. Nah, but I think I wouldn't get it that soon. Mm, 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 Hold up. Perhaps. Perhaps I'm more prepared than anybody would have ever known. Oh God. I will be here all night if I got to be. I will be here all night if I gotta be. So we got the two keys. Three. Yeah, so it's almost like it's almost like if you looked at just this portion of my keyboard, right? It would be like this, right? So I'll use like one, I'll use Twizzlers to try to mark which ones actually make noise, right? So it'll be the first one, second one doesn't, third one doesn't, second black key. Okay. And then the one next to it, that one too. That one. Not that one. Third. Yeah, and the Twizzlers are like blood, right? Super prepared. And that one. And so not that one, that one, that one. Okay. All right. I don't know how that's gonna help, but we got them marked up to know which ones at least make noise. All right. What if it's like you gotta just press the ones that are working, right? Ah, okay. Well, that plan didn't work. All right. What about the ones that just don't work? Yep, that one. Okay, I mean, that didn't work. Okay, okay. Well, let's read this again. It's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward. Pelican, eager for the white wings flailing. Then came a silent Yo, I think I get it. I think I get this shit. Hold up. I think I get it. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? The greedy pelican, eager for the reward. Pelican. Hmm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh, silent. Just to show that he could. So out of the three. Hold on, so I'm thinking. All right, let me take these off. I'm thinking. And then just to, so that would be the one for here, right? And then just to so that you can. Just, this one. So it's not quickly. So it's not quickly. Huh? Quickly. I need that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's and so next time. Okay. 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 If they don't, if they don't, just if they don't specify, if they don't specify. If they don't specify, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on. But it's still. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, fuck yeah! I got it! Bitch! ah! Whoa, my God. I went to the deepest reaches of my mind. oh, I need a Twizzler break. oh, man. I'm tired. oh, man. I'm not supposed to think that hard. mm. We have so much to discuss. I know you guys were chatting over there, but I did not look. I couldn't look because I said somebody might post a hint, and then it's gonna fuck with me. So once I started it, I didn't look at all because I thought somebody might try to help. Just those. I didn't want no help, so I kept focused. But we figured it out. But yeah. Oh my God, bro. That was crazy. Let me pick this up, but they put it back. Let me put this. All right. So let me, if I can get this right. So I was getting closer to it. Like, I was getting closer to it. In the end, what ended up getting me to figure it out, or got me to figure it out, was the first part, a tale of birds without a voice. I had to realize that when they said birds without a voice, that meant that every key that I had to press would be a broken key. So none of the keys would actually give off a piano key note. It would be like just the th-thunk, right? Only the broken keys count. And what threw me off initially was that second part, right? Look what it says. It says, first flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove. So I thought that they were trying to illustrate the difference between the noisy birds and the quiet birds. So I was like, so it's probably a mix of keys that work and keys that don't. And that's what fucked me up the first time, because I was trying to basically mix the two and trying to figure out which ones were being quiet and which ones weren't, right? Like, I figure, okay, Raven flies in flying higher than the dove, just a show. So he must be a noisy bird. Swan, they're not specifying that he's quiet, right? So maybe it could be a key that works. I thought this one might be a quiet key because of the napping part, but then it said yawning. So I was like, that's a noise. Basically, I threw myself off by making the assumption that they wanted a mix of the keys that work and the keys that don't. But the key really is realizing that they mean it literally. A tale of birds without a voice, meaning none of the keys work. Right? And so right there, then came a silent dove flying beyond. Oh, and also the other thing too is the colors, right? You got to know the difference between the white birds and the black birds. A pelican is a white bird, and they're trying to illustrate that white wings flailing. Dove, another white bird. A raven, a blackbird. Swan, white bird. Crow, blackbird. And so they're trying to illustrate the color of the keys through the birds, right? Or the birds through the color of the keys, either way, right? So you got to keep that in mind too. They're trying to tell you which key by the color of said bird. Um, and when you look at the second bird, then came a silent dove flying beyond the pelican as far as he could, which means that, but you can tell where he stops because the raven goes higher than the dove. So that makes you realize that wherever the dove is at, it has to be a black key beyond him to represent the raven, right? So it's out as far as it can be up until the point of that the raven can go beyond him. And then the swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird, so you know that he's next to another bird. And I thought maybe he was beside the crow because the crow went to sleep. But then I thought about it. The dove is silent, right? So the dove is actually a peaceful spot that the swan could rest next to. And then the crow finally comes out, a crow coming quickly to a stop. So you know that it's the first black key. Boom. Oh, great. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh, man, let's celebrate. Somebody get the gin. Oh, man. Oh, did the mic did the hold on, let me see something. Let me see. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, it sounds all right. Yeah, maybe the mic went out at some point or something like that. But testing 1 2 3. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, we celebrating right now. We celebrating right now. Oh man. Get some water in your system, stretch yourself out, get ready. Yeah. I love you for cracking the notebook out. Yeah, there was a mini piano, bro. Yeah. I really wanted a notebook, but I was like, this will do. I was like, and it helped because I put the little pieces of Twizzlers on the keys as I was figuring out where, like the order and shit. So I had me a little help there. Oh God. Oh. What are you thinking, Chad? Man, I was deep in thought. I was worried you guys were gonna throw in hints, and so I was like, I can't look at the chat because they're gonna try to help me, and then it's not gonna count. Have you tried calling the PlayStation hint line? Hints are available. Maybe that's why they put stuff like this in games. I heard there was a game where they had specifically made shit hard so that they would have to call like the hotlines and shit. I believe in you, Super Chad. You can figure this out. Only knowing you for approximately 1 to 2 hours, but I believe in you. Yes, yes. Celebrate with me. A Tale of Birds by the Voice, muted piano keys, color of bird, black or white piano key, description of bird, which position. Yep, pretty much exactly. That's exactly what it is. I heard you muttering the title after you said, hold on a minute. And I was smiling because I figured you caught on. Looks like, yep. Ooh, yeah. Yes. Thank you. 200 IQ. 300. 300 now. Oh man, Smoothie Boots. Welcome to the stream. How do you manage to play the original game? Yes, we're on emulator tonight. Of course, we always own the original copy because we're Boy Scouts. But yeah, I'm playing it on the emulator. Oh man, I feel so much better about it because I've seen so many threads on the V board on 4chan or VR, and then they'll post a picture of the keys, and then the thread would just go off, right? Everybody's like, yo, you're retarded if you don't know this, or it's too hard. Who put this in the game, and how are people supposed to figure this out? And then, because different people always have a different experience with like legendary puzzles and like survival horror games. And some people have an easy time with it, right? And so they'll be like, "Oh, you guys are just dumb. You guys are just stupid." And then some people just struggle a lot. But regardless, that puzzle is one of the legendary survival horror puzzles without a doubt, because I've always heard about it. Its reputation truly precedes it.